It begins beneath a shroud of rolling mist. The ocean glistens like polished obsidian, silent, patient, waiting. Sailors once called it the black heart of Earth, where storms appear from empty skies and disappear just as fast. Beneath the calm, something vast stirs, ancient and aware, breathing in the darkness. The Atlantic, a name heavy with history and fear. Its depth hides the wrecks of countless ships swallowed whole without a sound. Modern sensors trace odd vibrations, pulsing frequencies unlike anything natural, shaking the ocean floor as if the planet itself were whispering secrets too dangerous to know. From the coast of Bermuda to the frozen corridors of the north, ships vanish in clear weather, leaving behind only ghost signals. Black boxes record distorted voices, fragmented echoes repeating phrases never spoken by human lips. Scientists dismiss it, mariners know better, this ocean listens. Storms here do not form, they erupt. Within minutes, air and sea fuse into walls of spinning glass that tear steel like paper. Lightning flickers beneath the waves, arcing across unseen metallic ridges rising from nowhere. Researchers call it electro-sea, sailors call it hell alive. Below the surface, machines descend into the abyss, submersibles armed with steel shells and blinking lights. They find canyons deeper than Everest's base, riddled with tunnels carved by forces unknown. Sonar returns shapes resembling towers, their geometry unnervingly perfect, as if built by forgotten hands. 1,000 meters down, temperatures fluctuate wildly, hotter than boiling, then frozen solid. Instruments fail, glass shatters, and power surges pulse through the data streams. The abyss hums, low and continuous, resonating with a rhythm that feels purposeful, like the heartbeat of something not human. Geologists detect fissures that glow faintly, bleeding unearthly light before sealing themselves shut. The seabed shifts, alive, crawling. Magnetic readings spike, then vanish. Communication to the surface cuts out each time the crew reports seeing shimmer-like silhouettes drifting in that radiance. Satellite scans show enormous circular patterns scorched into the mid-Atlantic ridge. Each ring perfect, symmetrical, kilometers wide. The markings match no tectonic pattern known to geology, yet they move slowly, season to season, as if rotating in deliberate synchronization. Fishermen off the Iberian coast describe glowing whirlpools that rise without wind. Nets come back melted, fish half-transparent, bone structures rearranged. The water, for hours, hums with low metallic tones that seep through boats and into bones, leaving men sleepless for days. In the shadowed trenches, creatures bloom with blood-red phosphorescence. Cameras catch glimpses, translucent flesh, impossible symmetry, eyes like molten orbs tracking lenses in curiosity. These species defy taxonomy, their DNA fragmented by heat and pressure beyond natural thresholds. An exploratory drone descends into a vent field wider than Manhattan. Streams of liquid metal spill like mercury waterfalls, sliding silently into black crevices. Heat sensors max out, navigation systems mutate their readings into nonsensical coordinates, numbers spinning like possessed compasses. Tidal forces twist unpredictably here. Moon and sun pull, yet the tides rebel, surging in opposite directions. Ships at anchor strain at both bow and stern, ropes snapping like gunfire. The ocean's mood shifts in seconds, from stillness to violence born from no visible storm. Sonar records reveal vast cavities breathing, as if the world's lungs inhale beneath our ships. Each pulse alters barometric pressure miles above, bending winds, ceaselessly tugging on weather patterns across continents. We are watching only a fragment of an organism far beyond comprehension. Legend tells of the Mare Tenebris, the Sea of Shadows, where compasses spin and stars vanish. Recorded logs from naval expeditions show identical coordinates repeating across centuries, marked unnavigable. Even now, radar maps blur there, the pixels refusing to form coherent images. At night, the surface reveals ribbons of green fire dancing upon waves, bioluminescent storms triggered without reason. Photons spiral into structured patterns, lightning perfectly synchronized to rhythm. It is beauty that incites dread, light performing to a melody unheard by human ears. Meteorologists attempt to simulate the Atlantic's behavior, but every model collapses into chaos. Equations birthing infinities, temperature gradients defying logic. Computers crash mid-analysis, leaving screens frozen in white. Somewhere in that digital silence, the code hums with a low pulse like the ocean itself. The Bermuda Triangle, the name passengers whisper mid-flight, remains its most infamous scar. Planes vanish mid-radar handoffs, replaced by echoes broadcasting ghost locations. The sea covers evidence swiftly, folding over disaster like closing eyes. Even black boxes return blank, memories erased by salt and time. Divers searching wreckage report impossible warmth, as if something immense breathes nearby. Bubbles rise in spirals, not streams, structured in perfect geometry. The deeper they go, the more the water vibrates, pushing at their chests with invisible intent. Almost, as if warning them away. Ancient myths claim a city sleeps below, the final cradle of a lost civilization. Sonar scans suggest vast rectilinear ruins buried in sediment older than continents themselves. Between those corridors, sensors detect faint electrical fields resembling heartbeat cycles repeating in slow eternity. The ocean floor groans, each quake echoing like a drumbeat announcing awakening. Plate boundaries blur, forming ridges overnight, then collapsing back by dawn. Satellite altimeters record vertical movements of miles within hours, geological speed unheard of, challenging even plate theory itself. Magnetic north shifts irregularly above the Atlantic's core. Compasses dip, whirl, and freeze. NASA's magnetometer arrays once captured a perfect null field, a total absence of magnetism lasting hours. It was as if the planet forgot its own pulse, holding its breath in unease. Storm hunters chasing hurricanes report sudden silences, the eye fading into nothing. Instruments fly blind, swirling walls of fog consume even radar beams. Then, from nowhere, the storm reappears, doubled in strength, as if reality paused, rewound, then corrected itself violently. Submarine crews recall tapping sounds that mimic Morse code. Patterns translate to coordinates leading nowhere, middle of the abyss, depth beyond safe descent. Yet every recording plays back with accompaniment, low vibrations, harmonizing, intelligent, and almost curious. Remote cameras once broadcast static, then images of colossal shadows passing overhead, blotting sonar with interference. Each shadow spans miles. Scientists classify them as mirages, though the sensors feel pressure changes matching displacement of impossible mass. Electromagnetic storms emanate from trenches when no weather exists above. Electric arcs burst underwater, igniting spheres of plasma that rise like burning suns before collapsing into nothing. This phenomenon fascinates physicists, terrifies navigators, and leaves the ocean tasting faintly of metal. Off the mid-Atlantic ridge, thermal vents sometimes roar audibly above water. Frequencies resemble subharmonic tones that align with known brainwave states. Listeners describe dreamlike visuals, hallucinations of ancient structures rising beneath the waves. Perhaps consciousness itself responds to its hidden pulse. Archival map comparisons show coastlines subtly reshaping each decade. Islands flicker in satellite imagery, present 1 month, gone the next. Gravity measurements shift anomalously, suggesting landmasses breathing beneath the surface. The Atlantic does not sleep, it edits itself. At several sites, blue orbs materialize above calm waters. They hover silently before diving straight down, vanishing without splash. Equipment nearby malfunctions, watches stop, radios hum with frequencies that do not match any signal known to science. Evidence grows that the Atlantic may shield an enormous heat engine beneath its crust. Sensors detect cyclical thermal pulses timed precisely to lunar phases. When aligned, rogue waves rise hundreds of feet, traveling at impossible speeds, a heartbeat felt across hemispheres. Oceanographers call it the pulse line, a continuous subsonic tremor spanning continents. It synchronizes with deep-sea electrical networks, triggering unpredictable power surges across cities far inland. Whatever sleeps beneath is connected to our grids, to our world, through resonance. Nightfall on deck feels different here. The horizon vanishes, replaced by absolute black. Every creak of the hull echoes like distant footsteps. The water glimmers faintly, as if stars themselves have fallen and now drift below, waiting, listening, judging intruders daring to float above their realm. Meteor fragments occasionally strike these waters, but sensors detect no impact vibration. Instead, the ocean swallows them, absorbing metal, radiation, and light, then sealing seamlessly. What lies beneath mimics consumption, feeding silently on the sky's debris for reasons unimaginable. Psychologists studying mariners returning from voyages through the mid-Atlantic anomalies record recurring dreams. All describe luminous corridors beneath water, voices whispering their names. Many report a relentless urge to return, as if summoned by the abyss that already knows their souls. the end, the most dangerous ocean is not hostile through rage, but through patience. It waits beneath centuries of curiosity, feeding on fear, drawing explorers ever closer. The Atlantic remains unchallenged, a sentient horizon, an ancient labyrinth of dark water humming the true heartbeat of Earth.